I paid 138,000 Rand for this 2022 model Kia Picanto. The trade value of the car was 129,500 Rand, resulting in me paying almost 9,000 Rand above trade for this car. While most people at the time would have walked away from the deal, 85 days later, I profited 29,400 Rand off this car. Let me show you why this works. So let's remove the emotion and take a deeper look at the numbers as to why exactly I could make 29,400 Rands profit of arguably one of the most basic cars in South Africa on our roads. Let's jump to the spreadsheet. The vehicle was purchased at the price of 138,230 Rand. The actual bid price was 112, but if you include the commission and you include the VAT, you get to that total that you see there. Go to the spreadsheet. My vehicle expenses was 2,294. 294 and of that was for registration to put the vehicle on my name. I didn't roadworthy the vehicle because it went for DECRA when the person financed the car, and the DECRA fees is included in the on-road fees as well as the number plates as well as the licensing. So the front bumper respray cost me 1,000 Rand. The spare key I had made because the vehicle had so much good things going for it. I thought it was only fit to have a spare key made for the car. So to be honest, this might have been an unnecessary expense. The cleanup of the car was 250 Rand, which was the outside, the inside, as well as inside the engine bay and inside the wheels. You guys can see the details of that in one of the previous videos of the Kia where we had it cleaned up. So my total on the car from a recon perspective, including the purchase price, was 140,524. And if you subtract that from the 170,000 Rand selling price, you get to a profit of 29,476. That equates to a 21% return within 85 days. So you calculate that, it would be your profit, which would be 29,476, and you divide it by what was paid for the car, which was 138,230. You equals it and it times it by 100, and there's your 21% return on the car. I held the car for 85 days. I could have sold it sooner, however, it didn't make sense because there were so many things that were going for this car. I didn't feel the need to lower this car's price because there were a few cash offers. And regardless of whether I get the car sold for a cash price or the dealership finds a client that will finance the car, my return stays the same. So there was no need for me to lower the car's price, to sell it sooner. If I take the amount of profit that I made and I divide it by how long I had the car being 85 days, this car was actually bringing in 340 odd Rand every single day this car was standing for sale. And if I take the amount of time that this car was for sale, which was almost 3 months, it was bringing in roughly about 10,000 Rand a month. Obviously, when the car is sold, you get that figures back, including the capital that was spent on the car. Is that massive? No. But that's not the strategy. One car bringing in 10K a month, that's not a lot. That's not life-changing either. 3, 4, 5, that's when the numbers start to change. Once you have stock and once you have a structure and you multiply that by volume, that's when the numbers really tend to start getting bigger. If you guys are enjoying the video thus far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. And drop me a comment. Let me know if you guys had the opportunity, would you have bought this car to sell again? Or if this is something that you guys would have ignored. Let's continue with the rest of the video. Why did I buy this car above trade? Well, this car, there was quite a lot of competition when I bought this car for this car because obviously someone else saw what I saw in this vehicle. This car had so many good things going for it. The exterior of the car was clean, the interior was spotless, the tires was in excellent condition. The vehicle had low mileage, it had a full service history, it was still within its service and warranty plan. And from a client perspective, it is finance friendly.
being a late model vehicle and with low mileage. So in my honest opinion, this vehicle ticks so many boxes that I just couldn't ignore it. Hence why I bought the vehicle regardless of its trade value. Another reason this deal worked was structure. I operate with a third-party dealership affiliation with Wingfield Motors in Kuils River. That changes buyer confidence immediately. Finance approvals are smoother and easier. Paperwork is structured, and it doesn't feel like a driveway or a garage flip. Let's touch on why these smaller vehicles are definitely starting to win in the South African market and on our roads. If you've got a bigger vehicle, maybe a Fortuner, double cab, and you just need a vehicle to get to work every single day, this is definitely a winner. It's fuel efficient. If I look at the affordability of this car, 3,600 Rand to 4,000 Rand per month, depending on your personal affordability, is affordable. Insurance is cheaper on your smaller vehicles as well. And it's the perfect runaround or knockaround vehicle for your entire family to just get in and go to the shops. Because not everybody wants a GTI. Would I buy another Kia Picanto? Absolutely yes. However, this car has made that very difficult, seeing that this has become the benchmark for a Kia Picanto. Low mileage, full service history, depending on its age, in warranty would be great. However, price would dictate if it would be worth it to buy it secondhand or just getting the car brand new. Tires in good condition, car clean interior and exterior. If all those boxes are checked, I think a Picanto is a winner in everyday life. As we conclude the video, this wasn't the biggest sale. It definitely wasn't the fastest either. However, we bought smart. We didn't go cheap, we bought right. And in this game, consistency will always win in the long run. I'd like to thank everyone that's watched the video up until this point. Check out the rest of the videos on the Kia. It is on the channel as to when it was bought and everything that's been done to the car. And guys, most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this where we break down the cost after the vehicle's been sold. Let me know down in the comment section below, is this a car that you would have bought? Is this a deal that you would have overlooked? And just let me know your general thoughts as well. And guys, be safe out there, and it's on to the next one. The drive-by is over and out.